Peace, y'all. Welcome to the World Trading Conference. Today we're breaking down Forex fundamentals. First thing, an uptrend. That's when price keeps printing higher highs and higher lows. Respect it, ride it. Then you got the flip side, a downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows. In the market, the hustle is real, but so is the downside. It's not about who flips the biggest lot. It's about who protects the bankroll long enough to see tomorrow. Keep your risk per trade light, keep your stops tight, and never let one position right in the booth or in the market. The battle ain't with the beat of the chart. It's with your own head. Fear makes you close early. Greed makes you stay too long. You got to breathe through the candles like they verses. Respect the stop loss. In the markets, just like in the streets, everybody wants a quick flip. Some traders swing heavy lots chasing that one big move, but the same size that can double you can drain you. The ones who last, they scale. They add to winners, cut. In this market, the battle ain't out there. It's in here. The charts don't care how loud the room is or who's flexing profits on your feed. You win by calming the noise, by trusting what you see and what you plan. Stay locked. Out here, the market don't care who you follow on the gram. It don't care how many screens you got lit up. It only respects discipline. When I'm inside a trade, it's me, the price, and the plan. That's it. The moment I start watching somebody else's lane, I lose my own. In the market, it's the same. You can't fight every candle. You're fighting yourself. Fear makes you close too soon. Greed makes you stay too long. Discipline is the only gang worth joining. On the streets, I learned that every move carries a price. In the currency market, it's the same game. Risk is the ticket to ride. You keep it small, survive the drawdowns, and when the setup comes, when the candles start moving, your biggest battle ain't the market, it's your mind. You don't win trades by watching somebody else's screen or copying their entries. You win by knowing your plan, respecting your risk, and staying with it when it gets loud. Focus on your In this market, everybody wants the fast come up. They push bigger lots, brag about flipping accounts overnight. But that same leverage that lets you win big can bleed you just as quick. Scaling is in the streets, I learned fast. Big moves bring big noise and big risk. In Forex, it's the same. Some of y'all swing heavy lots chasing that quick come up, but that same. I got news for y'all. This month, Los Angeles turning into the arena. The World Trading Conference coming, and every heavy hitter with a chart and a strategy finna touch down the battle.
Okay, so let's talk about risk management. Talk about risk management. Now, this is where you're going to make the most money. This is where you're going to lose the most money. This is when your account is at risk. This is when your account can gain big. So what you need to do is focus, right? Now, I always say, do not come to the market with money that you cannot afford to lose. Once again, do not come to the market with money that you cannot afford to lose. Now, people get in the market and they start moving awkwardly because you need this money for rent. You need this money for bills. You need this money for gas. So now because you have that going on, it's hard to think. It's hard to make decisions. You are entering the market in survival mode. Now, you are not going to win living in survival mode mentally, right? So you have to go ahead and graduate that mentality. And if you are trading with money that you can afford to lose, it's much easier to trade. So when people go to the arcade or when people go out, right, they've already have this budget like, oh, okay, so I'm going to spend this amount of money on food, gas, whatever activities that, you're going to go ahead and have fun with or do. You already have that money budgeted out. Now, when it comes to Forex or finance or, making money with investing, a lot of people often are like, oh, well, this is money that, it's not money that you can actually afford to lose. So especially in trading attracts a lot, like retail trading attracts a lot of individuals who are really just trying to come up fast, come up quick and, go for the quick flip. I'm not saying that it's not possible to get lucky, right? But I am saying you want to be strategic. You want to go ahead and compound that account over time. How long do you want to be in this game? How long is it that you want to be in the finance game, in the finance field, in the trading field, right? How long do you actually want to be here? Are you looking to scale your account over time, over the years, over the months? Are you looking to scalp? What is your trading style? Now, in my book, Trader Die, I always talk about, discovering your own trading profile. So let's talk more about that. Now, discovering your own trading profile comes with this, right? Obviously, you're going to have to know who you are and how you operate and make decisions. Now, if you cannot do this, there are a lot of different programs and, different type of things out there where you do not have to physically trade because there is a professional that will do it for you. There's someone who would do it for you. So if that's the game that you're in, you could just stay for the motivation if that's why you're here, right? But for the rest of you guys who are on that trader diet lifestyle, who really want to get it in, who really understand what it is about taking risks, what it is about spending money to make money, what it is about really graduating that different asset class. So how to get the different asset class mentality, right? You already have to come in knowing, hey, okay, I could lose this amount of money. Guess what? So what? Now we can move forward. So you have to manage your bankroll. And I don't want to be all preachy and teachy, right? But I'm fired up. Y'all fired up. I told you I was going to be dropping back to back to back. This is me staying on what exactly I said I was going to do. So I'm following what I said I was going to do, and I'm doing that, right? So let's get to it. So when I come in the market, just for me, right? I'll speak about me, and then obviously you can go in to see how this applies to you. But I already have, well, I got a bigger account. So let me go ahead and go back, years when I didn't. So when I came in, obviously I was like, okay, I need to pay bills. I have this going on. I have that going on. I want to fund my dreams. And at that time, I'm like, yo, I need to really figure this thing out. So, I was just risking whatever I had. I didn't care. Back against the wall. And this is what it is. Like, this was my way out. That's where the whole trade or die concept came from, right? Like, okay, if you were, back against the wall, what would you do? And that's exactly what it was. So with that being said, right, you got to adopt the mentality that, fuck it, I'm all in. I'm all in. Go all in to your desires. Go all in to your dreams. Go all in to your trading plan. Go all in to wanting to make it happen. Go all in to just living life to the fullest. You could get your freedom back if you take this thing serious. Go all in. You feel me? So now we talk about risk management, how much you should be risking. What size is your account? Okay. What size is your account? Do you want to like that? Take it to account the size of the account. Take it to the account how many trades you want to trade. Right now, obviously, you got a bigger account. You could break the lot sizes down and you could get more bang out of your buck by taking smaller trades. And then obviously your gains accrue over time. What accrue means is they grow, right? So your gains accrue over time. When they do grow and gradually grow, you get that gradual increase. You will see a consistent year. So are you looking for a good month? Are you looking for a great year? Are you looking for a good month? Are you looking for a great year? I think that's a great question to go ahead and talk about. Are you looking for a good month? Or are you looking for a great year? Now, depending on your account size, one good month may get you in and out of the game. You got people like George Soros. You got people like Stanley Druckenmiller. You know what I'm saying? So just labeling some of the people who are considered greats in the industry who have put in some real work, right? And what I am saying is be strategic. Don't be afraid to, don't be afraid if you need to. If you see an opportunity, you have the money, you have the bankroll, you got the opportunity, you're like, yo, I'm taking a risk. Go ahead and take the risk. If you can afford to take the risk, take the risk. Like if you can afford to do it. Right? That's in anything in life. Now, if you can't afford to do it, sometimes you might have to take the opportunity, but in trading, it's a little bit different. The thing is, you want to be here. You want to be here. You want to be in the game. You want your account to be alive, right? You want your account to be living, thriving, and you want, at the end of the day, you're protecting your capital. So as you are taking risks, like I always like to do 1 to 3, right? So for every 1,000, I want to make 3,000+ or I'll lose $1,000. So you can scale that down, right? So for you guys, for every, we could use 100. That's the easier amount for a lot of people who are listening. Some people are in the thousands, 10,000s, 20,000. Some people are making some bread, so I don't know where you're at, but it actually suffice for everyone who is tapping in, who can understand what I'm saying, right? So for every 1,000, 1 to 3, boom. If you lose 1,000, you lose 1,000. Cool. But you're risking 1,000 to make 3,000+. So bring that down. You're risking about $100 to make, 3+100. So depending on your account size, can you risk that 100 to make 3+100? Can you? And that number could be $20. That number could be, 3,000 to make 9,000. That number could be, 100,000 and, to make, 300 or more thousand, right? So depending on whatever it is that you want to go ahead and, take the risk. If you got the cojones, just take the risk. Do you? You know what I'm saying? That's what this game is about. That's what I like about Forex. Like, it allows you to focus on what it is that you want to focus on. And I always say, like, mind your charts. What mind your charts is stay focused on your charts. Keep your eyes on the prize, which is your charts. Keep your eyes on where your focus. Keep your eyes on your destiny. Where are you going with this? What was the reason that you got started trading? What was the reason that you got started even looking at the charts? Was it just money? But then obviously you need money to do stuff. So what's the deeper meaning? What's the deeper rooted meaning? And every time you take a trade, every time you go in and take that risk, every time you're about to go ahead and place that trade down and activate that buy execution or whatever execution that you're using, what you need to do is think, is this going to hurt me or is this going to help me? Can you afford to take the risk? If not, then scale it down. Scale it down until you can scale it up, scale it down, and then do what you need to do. Once again, the game is about longevity. Longevity. How long do you want to be here? Okay. How many years you want to put in this game? How many years are you even that dedicated? Some people don't even be that dedicated to the game for real. You know what I'm saying? So are you even that dedicated to really get out here, be a beast, to go get it? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know I got some really cool scalpers around me on my team. I'm a scalper myself, like, as you guys know. So I love getting in there and just running that shit up. You feel me? For fun. Just the same way people play Call of Duty, NBA 2K, Skate 4, all of that. Like, it's a video game to me. You know what I'm saying? But then also, I always tell you guys, I have the longer term accounts too. And then also, you know, so that's what you want to go ahead and focus on too. So get your money baskets, have a scalping account, have a longer term account, have like a mid-range account, however the trading style fits you, what works for you, make it work for you. I'm telling you what works for me. So, you know, that's why I wrote a book. I'm like, yo, okay, well, this worked for me, and let me pass it along, and maybe it can help other people too. So the book in question that I keep bringing up is actually called Trade or Die. Why the book is called Trade or Die is because literally I took the oath to just be a fucking beast in this Forex shit. I got Forex tattooed on my face. I got Trade or Die tattooed on my back. Like, this is real for me. This is real for me. And I want you guys to, you know, be able to experience the same thing of what it's like when somebody goes 100% all in. This is my lifestyle. Look at everything that I produce, everything that I put out. Everything is Forex. I cannot fucking stop. Hey, my girl, she was like, yo, make music other than Forex. Can you paint anything other than Forex? Can you? And the crazy part is about it is, like, you know, you put out what's inside. So what's coming out of my soul is all this foreign exchange finance, all this, you know what I'm saying? So that's the wave that I'm on. That's what I'm doing. So it's Trade or Die. I need y'all to lock in, take the risk. You see the opportunity, take the risk. It's just like taking a shot in basketball. Obviously, if you're open, shoot that ball. Shoot the ball if you're open. Okay. If you're not, hey, you need to pass that. Go ahead, pass that. Go or break the defender and create an open shot. You feel me? And creating the open shot is just sitting back and just waiting for the opportunity to open up. If great trading is waiting, you know why? Because it's not active business where we're actively, doing anything. Like, okay, yeah, we use our eyes. Go ahead and do some scanning. Okay, scan the market. That's cool. After that, guess what? You activate the trade and you let it sit. If you got buy limits or buy stops, you're literally just letting those orders sit on the market, and then do what? When they do get filled and they do activate, okay, cool. That is your money working for you. You know what I'm saying? I stuttered a little bit because I'm freestyling this joint. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no written, so I'm just freestyling, just getting off, y'all. You feel me? But yo, check it out. It's your boy Ty. What's the deal, man? Y'all definitely want to tap in. World Trading Conference coming soon. Y'all want to be tapped in. Ticket dropping soon. It's going to sell out fast. Everybody knows it's about to be that time. It's about to be that time to grind. It's about to be that time to shine. Now, it's your boy Ty, and I'm checking out. Peace.